What's up, traders? Hope you all doing well, and I hope you all had a nice weekend. So a quick and early update here on nat gas, gold, silver and crude oil. Starting with natural gas, let me quickly show you what I've said in my last video so that you can understand the conditions and entries. Now, since then, price is just trading within this box. So it forms this pattern here, right here, and at this point, if you are not an aggressive trader, then you want to wait for a breakout above. So the breakout will be a close of a candle, a complete close of a green candle. Once we have a complete close of green candle, we have an entry, and right at the close we have an entry. Keep your stop loss below this pattern. That is what I'm looking at. Take profit wherever you want to take it. If you want to manage your trade, this is the zone till where you want to manage your trade, which is 2.334 goes up to 2.437. Otherwise, it is already your entry right here. For long, looking at the fact price is rejecting from this box few times, I'm expecting a price to push up. Nice one. So just want to give you a quick heads up here that price has not broken above this channel, as you can see right here, mentioned in my last video, has broken above this box here on 4-hour and 1-hour time frame on both. Now at this point, we can either get a retest of this box, this channel, and then a continuation towards the upside here on Oanda. I'm going to go through currency.com in a moment, so we can have this move, or we can also get push up, pull back, a bullish engulfer, and a continuation. These all are my entry conditions. And now what I'm looking at a possible formation of the double top pattern right here. So I'll keep my rejection zone something like this. And now if the price keeps on pushing up, hit this rejection area, forms a bearish engulfer, a candle must not close above this red box. If it does, then in that case we will have a continuation towards the upside. If not, if we have a rejection here, red candle, bearish engulfer, a pin bar here, wick can go above, but candle cannot close above again. So once that happens, we are good to go short from here. So have these zones on your chart. Members should already have received these zones and should already have plotted these zones on the charts, and I've already mentioned these zones in my previous video. But in case you missed it, the zone is right here. 2.335 goes up to 2.436. This is the minor zone I'm paying attention for. A quick scalp, and then the price can likely to push up to the major level of resistance. So that is what I'm looking at for nat gas. So similar here on currency.com, price is now pushed up, broke above this channel mentioned in my last video. At this point, similar as Oanda, just mark your rejection zones like this and wait for the price to push up, hit this zone, forms a bearish engulfer to take your sell trade. Now price can also form a bearish engulfer right at the hit of the zone, something like this. If it won't forms a double top, it can still forms a bearish signal right at the hit of this area of value. As long as price forms a bearish signal within this zone and candle is not closed above this previous high, in that case we are still bearish. We are still good to go short. Otherwise, the price is still bullish until the price hit this zone, forms a bearish signal. If there is no bearish signal, then in that case we have a likely chance of continuation towards the upside. As you can see mentioned in my last video, how nicely the price forms major double bottom pattern right here, then break of the neckline right here, and then a pull back to the neckline right here. And if you are already in the trade, we have a nice entry number 3 pushed up nicely. So that is what we call entering with a good condition. That is what successful traders always look at. You need to observe the market. Once you observe the market, you need to look for the condition. Once your conditions are met, you set your stops and target, and then you take your entry. So that is how we need to follow all these factors if you want to become a professional and a profitable trader. So let's check gold. So gold is still moving sideways. So at this point, I'm still expecting a price to fall and hit this zone below, which I've mentioned in my yesterday's video, 1959. That goes down to 1947.11, a zone from where we're going to enter a buy trade with engulfers or my double bottom entry pattern. So this is a zone from where I want to enter my buy trade. For now, we are still bearish. We can get a pullback and get another bearish engulfer right here. Price can likely fall. Let's check silver. So silver is also trading below all the EMAs, so I'm expecting a fall from silver as well. If silver falls in the zone, which is 24.60, goes down to 24.02, a zone from where we can get a possible bounce. This whole zone is my buying zone. If we get a bullish signal within this zone, at this zone with a bullish engulfer, double bottoms, pin bars, in that case I will go long. Let's check crude oil. Crude oil is now in the process of a pullback. Now we can get one more green candle and then a bearish candle. If that happens, we are good to go short. So we are still bearish for crude oil. This is just a pullback. I'm not taking it as any sort of entry. We have no entry condition. This is not an entry confirmation. If you're wondering, this invalidates one of my rules for the pullback entry, so it is not a valid condition. So for now, I'm waiting for the price to hit hit 50 EMA, get a bearish engulfer. If we have no entry condition here, it can still hit the zone above, which is 80.73, from where we can get another bearish candle. So I'm still looking for bearish trades. So that's it for commodities, guys. Any questions, any confusions, you can always DM me on Instagram. All the social links are in the description. These are the only social media accounts I have. Otherwise, if you get any sort of messages or any request of sending you any sort of money, it's not me, because there are few accounts that are using my name and asking people for money. It's not me, guys. So be careful with these type of scammers. The only social media accounts are linked in my YouTube channel description. Hope you do it green. I'll see you guys in the next video. Till then, take care.